All right, aloha, friends. Another episode of Game Time with the Goss. I'm Brian Gossett with GM Sports Media, and today I'm joined by senior linebacker Caleb Jones from LD Bell High School. Hey, thanks for jumping on for a bit, Caleb.
Sure.
Awesome. Entering your senior year, how long have you been playing football now in total?
I say I've been playing football for around 13 to 12 years, ever since I was little.
Is it sort of a family thing? How'd you get started?
Yeah, my uncle's a little league coach, and I just jumped right into football when I was able to at the age and went on his team.
What's your first memory or favorite memory of football back then as a kid?
My first year ever playing football, we won the Super Bowl and went undefeated, never lost a game. That was pretty cool for me.
Around the area in DFW, where at? In Hearst or Bedford?
Yeah, in her mid cities football.
Awesome. And did you guys have like a nickname or mascot?
We were the Pirates. Go
Awesome.
Pirates. Yes, sir.
So Pirates, and now you're a Blue Raider.
Yes, sir.
Um, when you first started, did you were you playing both sides, or where were you
Yeah.
playing?
They had me at like this like rover like outside linebacker and for defense. But offense, I was like a tight end halfback. Like they had me blocking a lot. Yeah.
Were you short? What I mean, size wise, were you above average or below average?
I think I was pretty small, but like I didn't care what size you were. Like I think that's why they had me blocking because I was just gonna hit you no matter what.
Awesome. Let's jump into some rapid fire questions just to get the viewers to know you a little better. Again, Caleb Jones, senior linebacker at LD Bell High School. Try to keep it to one word answers. If I need more explanations, I'll cue you. Uh, let's start with if you weren't playing football, what sport do you think you would be playing?
Hockey.
Really, hockey. Where did that come from? Why hockey? Usually,
Because
basketball is the answer.
I thought about basketball, but hockey, like I'm still able to hit people. Like I could still skate down there and go hit you. So it's probably like the closest thing to football.
I mean,
Or
do
yeah,
you like the Stars or going to watch the Stars, anything like that?
yeah. I think I've been to one game when I was younger, but I'm not into hockey like that. But if I couldn't play football, I would. I'll play hockey.
You just like to hit people.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Other than football, what's your favorite sport to watch?
I watch basketball. It's, yeah, I like the Lakers and Golden State.
Oh man, you know where we are, right?
Yeah,
No
the
love for
Mavericks. I
Luca?
don't I don't, I don't watch them.
No love for Luca? You like Luca?
Yeah, Luka's a great player.
What's your least favorite to watch?
Tennis. Like
Tennis.
tennis is just so like it's nothing like football. It's so quiet. I need some like energy.
Yeah, the ball just going back and forth. You're going left,
Yeah,
right, left, right. Okay, it's game day. What's your go-to song, your hype up song?
it was Dreams and Nightmares, but I got a new one. My friend just put me on this song. It's called Let me look. It's called Drill Time by Lil Tim. Like I've been listening to our repeat ever since our scrimmage. That's what's giving me hype.
Okay, I like it. Um, what's like a pregame or postgame meal?
Usually our team gets like Chick-fil-A and like some drinks, so that does me good because it's like chicken and just like it makes it makes me feel better.
Uh, Chick-fil-A's favorite food though, all time. What could you eat every day?
Probably, oh no, my mom makes these like bomb Philly cheesesteaks, and like I feel like I could just kill them every single day.
Oh, those do sound bomb. What about just a fast food or restaurant at 7 days a week? Would it be Chick-fil-A or Whataburger?
In and out, in and out is like in and out is that's the one.
Okay, so you're a Lakers guy, Warriors, and In-N-Out guy.
Yeah, yeah.
What's something you dislike or a pet peeve?
uh, Shoot. I really don't get annoyed by anything, but like I'll say my dog, cause like I'll come home and then she'll be happy to see me, and then some days she'll be happy to see me, and I don't know, that makes me feel some type of way.
Okay. Some of my athletes I've interviewed say when people smack their gum, when they're chewing their gum and they smack it,
Yeah.
or just chewing with their mouth open in general. You got a favorite movie?
Uh, yeah, I forgot what it's called, so I'm gonna say my I like. There's this show called like Manifest. It's on Netflix. It's like really good, and I've binge watched that for like I think like a week straight. So yeah,
I mean,
Manifest.
you got like a sports movie like Rudy or Remember the Titans that you like?
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I
Which
forgot
one?
the name of it.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah, that one. I
Okay,
think I done watched that about like 100 times.
that's a good one. Denzel Washington. Last TV show you binge watch? I'm guessing Manifest. Um, Sounds like you're a West Coast guy. So let's see. Favorite NFL team? Is it here in town or is it a West Coast team?
It's the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I'm like all around the place, so yeah,
Okay.
it's the Chiefs.
I mean, you've been a Chiefs fan. Has it been a while, or are you kind of jumping on the bandwagon?
People, I'm not a bandwagon. It's like my brother-in-law just got drafted there this year.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna bring
like,
him up. Rashi Rice. I used to cover him at Richland.
yeah, that's why I'm like, that's why I'm a Chief. I mean, I guess I'm a bandwagon kind of, but I don't think so.
Well, you have good reason to like him now because you got family
Yeah,
over there. Well, okay. You can't name Rashi Rice, but what about your favorite player?
playing right now.
Yeah, or whenever, anytime.
I like Jalen Smith. He's been like getting traded a lot, but I think he's on the Saints right now. Like as a linebacker, he's like so explosive and quick with his feet. I watch him a lot.
Awesome. Jumping back to favorite NFL team, what about a college team?
Oregon. I love Oregon. Yeah.
Shout out to my buddy Darren Lauber. He loves the Oregon Ducks. Um, what is your dream job? I mean, if you weren't, I'm guessing maybe you want to play football,
Yeah.
but outside of football, what do you think your dream job would be?
I'd say like a content creator, like a motivational speaker, because I want to like inspire the youth, like just give them knowledge about like anything that I've been through growing up, and just help them like get through their life, like a
That's awesome.
motivational speaker.
I love that answer. And then right now, if you weren't playing if you were playing offense, I mean, where do you think you'd be playing? What's your best position on offense? You think?
I've been telling coach put me at running back because I swear I could get down that field with that ball. But yeah, I'll play running back because I think I'll be like a power back. Like put me
Yeah,
on that goal line, we'll score.
yeah, you can stiff arm or truck stick some people. Awesome. Well, you did a great job there. Here with Caleb Jones, senior linebacker from LD Bell. You mentioned you've been playing football for a while now, but around what age did you kind of start getting serious about it and thinking about the next level, college ball?
I say about 10th grade because that's when it like hits you. Like you're in high school now. It's either you want to keep playing or you don't. And it's just like I knew football always been my passion. So like that's when I really like kind of clicked into it.
Last season, 2022, your junior year, you almost had 100 tackles on defense. LD Bell had, you know, just missed the playoffs, but a resurgent year. Almost made the playoffs, almost snapped the long playoff drought, almost, snapped that Trinity streak too. But just what do you remember about that group of guys? How special was those brothers
We,
last year?
I miss them every day. But like we were just so driven. It's just like everything that we did, we were just like we were just so locked in and ready for war. Like it's like we were all one person. And like if somebody did something wrong, we all did it wrong. Like we were all just one piece, and that's what's really good about us.
I mean, one of the guys I covered and ended up putting on my RA team, uh, your fellow linebacker Trey Wilson, who's now at Texas Tech, and talk about a guy that loves to hit.
Yeah.
Trey was that guy. Just what was it like playing alongside him, and maybe uh, just learning from him?
Trey, I've been looking up to him ever since. Like, but just him being next to me, I know like I have this like brother next to me that I could trust every single play, and that he could trust me. I feel like we were just like this unstoppable duo at linebacker.
And I mean, I'm guessing people kind of key in on him, so that kind of gives you a little more opening to maybe make a play.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Jumping into this season, just kind of talk about the off season and your summer. What's been going on, just working out, or maybe talk about your recruiting. Just what's been going on overall with you.
There's been a lot of recruiting going on, a whole lot of coaches hitting me up, but it's just I got to focus on this season and everything will fall into place. But as of working out wise, like the whole team, like we going after it, like they're like nothing will be held back of how much like we done worked out this summer. You'll see everything on the field with me and my team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing the previous years where you guys sort of struggled, um, maybe you weren't as hungry, but going from last year to being really close to the playoffs, I'm feeling like you guys are hungrier than ever. Just how did that last season's finish kind of translate into to this year? Your motivation for this year?
It's just like I gotta leave everything on the field. Everything from last year is leading up to this year. We got a lot of weight on our shoulders and a lot of people looking up to us from last year's team. So like we gotta keep our head down and stay humble and just know what we're capable to do.
Yeah, you start week one this week. You host Dallas Bishop Lynch, Taps D1 school at Pennington Field. Just talk about that first game as well as actually the first three games before the district play. What do you want to see from the group? What do you guys want to learn from these first three non-district games?
All I just want to see is us improve every single game, taking one step forward, not having no like negative setbacks, and just see us grow as a team and see a bigger bond come together before that district game hits.
Yeah, I guessing probably circled that Euless Trinity game on the calendar. Uh,
Yeah,
I know the Bell and Trinity, kind of close. You guys know probably each other since middle school and junior high, but
yeah.
has there already been sort of some talk already?
Uh, not from like the other teammate, not from like the other team like Trinity, but like people that walk around the school, all you hear is, "Are you gonna beat Trinity this week? Are you gonna beat Trinity this year?" And it's just like it's just not my focus right now. Like, of course, I want to beat Trinity, but like, we got to focus on the game this week.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
awesome. Um, can you kind of give me some other sort of key returners on defense? Who should we be on the lookout for?
our DA Tristan Johnson, he just committed to UTSA. He's a 3-star. He's a dog. Like, he's one of our key players on our front seven. We have two returning D line, me linebacker, and I think three secondary key players coming back.
And I mean, you and Tristan line up on opposite ends.
It depends. Like depends how like the offense is laid out. But really, I try to be like on his side because if we're together on the same side, the whole play is gonna be blown up. Yeah,
Yeah, just kind of talk about feeding off each other, sort of like you and Trey. I feel like people are gonna key in on him and he'll free you up, or
Yeah,
people will key in on you and they'll free him up. Just talk about feeding off each other.
like it would me and him had such a weird concept, like as a duo linebacker. Like I would like blitz off like one edge and it would set him free, or like he would blitz and it would set me free. It was just like either or. Like one of us were gonna make the play no matter what.
Awesome. Kind of going back to you personally. I mean, can you share anything recruiting wise? Did you any offers, or did you make any visits, or you just sort of in the talking process right now?
I'm kinda in all of it right now. Right now is the real stressful moment. But there's a school that I'm looking at right now, Charleston State. They just became D1, and I'm hoping for that offer to hit. And I visited them, and I visited a couple more schools, like TCU and like some other schools like that. So right now I'm just trying to stay humble and keep my head down, because all of them offers are gonna come sooner or later.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm curious about Rashi Rice. Is has he been around the family long, or is this sort of this kind of just happened?
Nah, my sister had been together since high school, since I was probably like 11, and I'm 17 now. So like watching him like from Richland, like I didn't think he was gonna be like this how he is now. And then he went to SMU, and it's just then it started getting crazy because he started being like this key player, like everybody knows him, and like I was getting noticed, and like I'm not even like him. I'm just walking on the street, and people be like, "You know, Rashid, that's you." And now he's in the Chiefs. Like everything is just so like surreal, and I'm proud of him for everything that he has done.
Yeah, just covering him at Richland and just watching him go out there and pick apart the secondary was pretty special. And then watching
Yeah,
him, I remember SMU, and he kind of made some headlines there with the
yeah,
TCU rivalry. But yeah, we wish him the best of luck. But that's got to be pretty cool to watch him get that first catch from Mahomes,
yeah,
or celebrate with Kelsey. That's got to be pretty cool.
sure.
Did you I mean, you go out and watch many games when he was at Richland or SMU?
All the time. Like every time I could that he was in Texas, I tried to go to the away games, but it was just too much because I had football going on still. But like I would go to most of his home games, and I'm trying to go to Kansas so I could go to some of his games this year. So that
He's gotta hook you up with some tickets.
yeah,
Um, you mentioned you kind of started to get serious with college around the 10th grade, but just being around someone like Rashid, just did that kind of motivate you? Did you sort of look up to him and kind of say, I want to go where he's going one day?
yes sir. It really all like hit me for real. I was at his draft party and I heard his name. I see all the family around just like so proud, tearing up. And one day I just want that to be me and make my whole family proud. So like me seeing him getting drafted, it was just like a huge step that I just wanted to take. I'm just ready.
Ready to go. Awesome. I'll get you all on this. You sort of hit on it a little bit, but just give us your final thoughts about maybe this week and overall season, and should we really be watching out for Bell this year?
Yes, sir. Be tuned in to Bell because we is leaving everything on the field. Nothing. There will be nothing left. Like we are leaving everything on the field. Everything that we have worked for, we will be leaving on the field.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we'll be cheering you on. Best of luck there, Caleb, for not only this season, but
Thank you.
your college path. Like you said, I think it'll line up for you. Offers will come, and everything will work out.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. Again, Bell versus Bishop Lynch at Pennington this week. Go check them out. That's Caleb Jones, senior linebacker for the Bell Blue Raiders. And I am Brian Gossett with Game Time with the Goss. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.